everyone, it's Amy from Lollipolish Baby 90 and welcome to today's Empties video. So this is my new box that I've upgraded myself to for Beauty Empties. I was treated to a Fulton Mason gift hamper by my boss for Christmas, and I thought this fits perfectly. A bit more durable, can fit more stuff in, so we've upgraded ourselves to this box for Empties. We've got lots of good stuff, we've got lots of big stuff, big items in this one. So I should probably get started, because if not, it will be a half an hour video before we know it. I think I'm just going to go completely random, which is not normally like what I do in these videos, but I haven't organised this and I'm just going to dive in and go. So the first big item I can see in front of me is a Garnier Ultimate Blends Plumping Hair Food Watermelon Hair Mask. So I did like this. This is the one specifically for fine hair, so I picked the one for my hair type, and I have been on a hair journey, and you'll hear more about that a little bit in this video, but more in certainly future videos. That I'm going to go massive side note, and this is why the videos are so long. I've been really focused on taking care of my nails, and I learned to take care of my skin and all the things that my skin needs, and I've really neglected my hair. So I'm on a hair journey, so you'll see new items and items that I've been using over the past kind of 3 months, and I want to say that I've been doing like different hair treatments for about 12 weeks now, and I've really noticed a difference. So I'm definitely doing something right, but still lots to learn. Anyway, I used this as part of the items that I wanted to try. I enjoyed it, but I didn't like the smell, and that's really unavoidable when this is the one for my hair type. So I don't think I'd repurchase it just because I didn't like the watermelon smell, but it did feel nice, which is a shame really. Another large item is an Imperial Leather Enchanted Escape bath soak. I pick these up all the time. I like this type of relaxing aromatherapy smell for when I'm in the bath. A hand soap. This is one of the ones from Bath and Body Works, but I got this in the UK, and all the UK Bath and Body Works seems to come up with the word white balm. So on the top and on the bottom it says Bath and Body Works, but then on the front it says white balm. So I don't know if that's like a sub-brand or that's just what we get in the UK. But this is the Rose Water and Ivy foaming hand soap. I love these foaming hand soaps. I'd have them all the time if I wanted, and I could. I picked this one up in the next sale because Bath & Body Works over here is crazy expensive. Now I can see a bit. I'm sorting as I'm going. So I do have a ton of candles. Shall we do those next, because I can kind of see them all a bit better. So this is one of the IKEA candles. No idea which one it was, but it was one of the like bamboo or aloe vera scent, and sometimes, a lot of the time with the IKEA candles, they give off no scent whatsoever, but this one I will say had a slight scent to it. So yeah, we're getting there. I have 2 of these candles by Wickford & Co, and they're in the scent Wedding Bells. So my sister-in-law got married in the summer of 2022, and she gave every adult one of these candles, which is a really nice idea to give. So they're kind of like, they look like Yankee candles, but they're not. They're Wickford & Co, and these are called Wedding Bells. So it was, I don't know if I'm going to be able to describe the scent. And this is really a really, really bad way. Just a really nice candle smell, which I know is not helpful at all. It's not really got any strong notes to it. It's just a nice, clean, fresh smell. The only problem, as you may see from these, is they didn't burn particularly well for me, even though I kind of looked after the wicks as I went. So that would be my feedback on the brand, because I've never tried them before. But yeah, they were fine. The next candle is a Bath and Body Works one, again with the word white balm on the top. So this is Dark Kiss from Bath and Body Works. I really, really like this. There's no scent descriptions on it, but I really do need them. Oh, it does. Here it is. Oh no, it doesn't. It just says Dark Kiss again. I got excited there. Perfumey, like a sexy, sultry smell, as you would imagine with the word Dark Kiss on the front. I liked it. I would repurchase. I did like that one a lot. And the last actual candle is Girlfriend by Bath and Body Works, which I did pick up in the US. I love their Halloween range. I'm pretty sure I've had this before. It's quite fruity, quite candy, that type of smell. A little bit appley maybe even as well. I wish the descriptions would be on there, because they used to. Oh, here you go. Dark strawberry. See, I told you fruity. Peony and citrus. That was very helpful. I like that. I would use that one again. We have 2 more hair care bits. Let's do those. So I have an Aussie Total Miracle shampoo. If you're in the UK and thinking Aussie Moist, this is the American bottles. I don't know why the American packaging is different, but I got this in America obviously, and I finished it up here. It acted the same way as Aussie Moist in the UK, but it was in a different package. And then something else I've tried is the Planteur 39 Hair Over 40 or 32 in my case, conditioner for fine and brittle hair. So this is a caffeine conditioner. I really love the smell of it. First of all, it's very, very light. So on here it says that it's structure firming restorative substances from white tea, corn and wheat regenerate the hair surfaces with increase its resistance without weighing the hair down and making it feel heavy. So you do put this on as a little bit of a mask, like it says put it on between 2 and 3 minutes, so it's just slightly longer than I put on my normal conditioner, to be honest. Normally, because I just really struggle with conditioners because they're too much sometimes. My hair gets greasy where it is so fine. So putting this in for a couple of minutes, it smelled nice, it made my hair feel really soft. It obviously has been, the culmination of things that I've been doing have been helping it feel thicker and healthier. So I have repurchased this. Like I say, I don't know why it says hair over 40 because I'm using it now. I've repurchased this. I really, really like it. I will continue to update you on my hair care journey. I have some body washes. So the first one is the Radox Feel Revive, which is just their orange Radox. I've used that in the past. I would use it again. And I've also used this in the past. This is the Imperial Leather Rainbow Dreamin', which is rainbow candy and coconut cream. It's not my favourite out of the Imperial Leather ones I've tried, but again, it's fine. It's adequate. I found one more hair care product. So this is the Leaf and Seed Smooth Start Bond Reconstructing Shampoo with Peptides. So originally when I got this, I did not like it. I got this obviously as a sample, didn't like it. It does not lather. That's my problem with it. So when I started to use it, I just didn't like it. It didn't leave my hair feeling clean. However, then I started using this as a treatment. So I'd go in first with the Aussie Moist, get a really good lather, really good deep clean, and then I would put this in and kind of use a scalp massager to massage this into my hair, and then follow up with a conditioner, and I fell in love. The difference this made just was crazy. It felt so soft, so healthy, so thicker hair for me. So I've got this, it's in Sephora. I'm looking at it now. It is a bit more expensive to get a bigger one, but I think to use this once or twice a week, I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. One Lush item, and this is Butter Bear. If you saw my massive Boxing Day haul, I picked up a ton of products from Lush, so you're going to see a lot in the months to come. But the first one for this little bundle is Butter Bear. Butter Bear changed this year. It didn't look the same as normal. It's more of a purple colour now, where it always used to be the little white one. So I'll put up a picture of what it looks like now. Same as always with Butter Bear, I can't use them as one because they're too oily, and if it gets in my hair, as I've said, I will be an oil slick. So I was just using that, and I snapped him in half. Snapped his head off and used the head as one half, and then used the body as another. I have lots of wax melts and waxy items, so we'll do them. So the first little bundle is all from Kushtico. So the first one that I have is Nightfall. Kind of similar to the perfume, the Bath & Body Works candle. Very perfumey, very seductive, very sexy, that type of vibe to it. I would repurchase that. I have Pumpkin Poison Pie. This was fine. I'm not a big cake fan, but I did get a bundle on their Halloween items, so this obviously came in it. There's undertones of pumpkin. It's a little bit nutty, it's a little bit cakey. I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was fine to use up. And one of my favourite scents from them is Dead Man's Chest. I love anything that is aquatic or water smelling. That's the ones that I tend to go for. I've used this several times. It kind of reminds me of maybe one of like the Lynx shower gels that is out there. I really love it, and I tend to go for more like perfume aftershave tones and smells. They're my favourite. If I can pick, that's normally the ones that I go for. I have my first ever one from Sassy Shop Wax. My friend got me a couple for my birthday, and she knew that I had one previously, which is like a book smell, and this is called Antique Bookstore, and it must be the same types of notes as the Kushtico one that I've tried. These have glitter in them, which Kushtico doesn't have glitter in them anymore, so I want to say this might be like the biodegradable glitters. Yeah, it smells exactly like ones that I've tried in the past, which is a good thing. I really, really enjoy that smell. And it says on here, oh my goodness, incense, rock rose, black pepper with a woody base of cedarwood, sandal, sensual amber, leather, musk, patchouli. The list goes on, so I like it. I have one from a certain Becca Lacquer, and this is a strawberry and a lily. This was her sample. I've used the strawberry and lily scents in other items from her, so I presumed it was going to be the same but in a wax melt, and it was. I liked it. I'm going to link all these indie wax melts down below for you. And then I had 2 samples. Oh, these were the same. So I got an order from the G-Man, and I got some samples thrown in there, and I had 2 samples of fresh linen. So I put them both in at the same time to last for a little bit longer, and I like them. And I have lots more G-Mans to burn. That one was good, smelled like fresh linen as it was described. Makeup or skincare? Let's do makeup because I think I only have 3 things. So let's do the makeup and then go on to the skincare. I have 2 mascaras. The first one is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I got the sample kit from Sephora when I was in America, so you're going to see tons of minis. Benefit Bad Girl, really like this one. It has a really nice brush on it. I prefer these kind of long, spidery plastic brushes, so liked that, would use that again. And then the Lancome Lash Idol. I didn't mind this at all. I just wasn't as much of a fan on the brush because it's one of those quite curved brushes. I do have the larger version of this to use at some point as well. It was fine. Thought I was going to be more overwhelmed with, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. It was just fine. I used up an entire MAC Studio Fix powder in NC20. It's complete. Oh, there's a tiny little bit left. Again, I've used this powder for probably 5 or 6 years now. Maybe just after I had Austin, I converted into using powder foundation for my everyday, because if you can get one that matches you and you don't have dry skin, it's just perfect, and it just gives me my skin but better. It's the perfect match. I've repurchased it, and I've repurchased it so many times. Oh, one non-skincare item. I used a car fragrance from Bath & Body Works in the scent Ocean, and I believe Ocean is a scent they do in candles and everything, but I like the Ocean scent. And all the skincare left to go. So I do have a face halo. This has just been washed too many times and it's really rough now. If you aren't using face halo or some sort of washable face cloth, please do, because they are great and great for the environment. But this one has been overwashed to the point where I can't use it anymore, but I love them. An item I've been using for the longest time. This is the Quinn's Witch Hazel in Unscented. So one of my friends got this because she had a recommendation and she loved it, so she got it for me. I always found I couldn't work out where to put it in my routine because it's not a makeup remover and it's not quite a heavy toner. I tend to use toners with a lot of things in them, because this is quite a light toner. It was in between a micellar water and a toner, and sometimes I didn't know what to do with it. And this was a massive bottle. This is 500 mils or 16 fluid ounces. So I might repurchase it if I saw it again, but I would only buy a smaller bottle because this was just way too big for the amount of time that it took me to get through it. An item that is not finished, but I've had this for 2 years, so I'm getting rid of it. This is the Garnier Skin Active Aloe Water Gel with hyaluronic acid. Me and my husband both use this, which is probably maybe not the most hygienic with hands going in it, but he used it because he works outside a lot, and if he gets burnt in the summer, he doesn't like putting sticky, as he says, sticky after suns on, but we found that this worked really well as an after sun item for him. So he could put it all over his face, onto his neck, onto his shoulders, and it's very light. It absorbs in really quickly because it is like a water jelly. And then I would also use it as well occasionally for the same sort of reasons, because it was very light, absorbed in very quickly. But it's massive again, and it just took us both too long to get through it, so I possibly would buy a new one for the summer. Cat has entered the video. Oh, he's purring. Oh, he's so happy. Oh, this is going to be problematic. How am I meant to do my video like this? I don't think he's going to move. I think we're going to have to do it like this. This is Tyler. This is my boy cat. You've normally seen Lexi in videos, who's my lady cat. Just hilarious. I'm just thinking that normally you have children interrupting, if not cats, and obviously very needy cats. Or is he going to go? Maybe. Very needy cats. I spent 4 or 5 minutes like that, and I've now managed to convince him to go down onto my laps. Another item that I didn't use up is the Boscia Cactus Water Peel Off Mask. This just would not peel off. No matter what I would do, how much I would put on my face, I just couldn't get it to peel off, and then it would become sticky and gunky, and it was really hard to get off, so I'm giving up on it for that reason. Sometimes with these peel off masks, like I've got another one I'm going to talk about in a minute, I feel like you need to put an extra thick layer so you get a really good peel. But whether I put a thin layer, whether I put a thick layer, whatever I did, I've tried this 4 or 5 times, I just couldn't get it to work, so it's going as a no. Another peel off item that I've used that I love is the Glam Glow Gravity Firming Mud. This is the one that dries to a silver finish. It's got a really nice smell to it. It peels and dries really nicely, and I've always had it in these samples, but I possibly just need to buy a big one because I go through this so quickly because I love it and it feels really nice. Good things, love that. I've got a primer next. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I really like this one. It's very kind of water-based and it's not too thick. It just gives you a bit of a hydration on your skin. And I have been suffering with dry skin, which is something that I've never had in my entire life. But all of a sudden, just as soon as I turned 32 into the winter, I just dry around my eyes, dry on the sides of my eyes. So putting something on like this was really nice to give it a little bit of a hydration and allow me to try and put makeup on in those areas because I haven't really been able to. So yeah, I did like that a lot, and I have so many primers. I don't want to repurchase anything because I've got so many to go through. But potentially if I ever went through all my primers, I might buy that. I have a Hudgens Le Gomme Visage Organic Face Scrub. Really like this. This is obviously a sample size, but it took me quite a while to go through. I was just using a little pinch of it and doing it in my like kind of T-zone pore area. I'm not sure what the scrub element was to it, but I did really like it. Oh, it's rice. Rice powder is the scrub. So really nice and light and gentle if you want it to be, or you can go in and massage it in more if you want to. I like that. Possibly wouldn't repurchase again because I've got so many things in backup, but I did like it. Another mask from Glam Glow. This is the Bright Mud that used to be in the really bright orange packaging, but they've made it this pastel orange now. I like this one. So it's a dual action exfoliating treatment. I wonder if there's like AHAs in it. It's not going to say, is it? But yeah, it's saying leave it on for a minimum of 20 minutes and add and massage off. It smells very orangey, very citrusy. Again, dries, applies, removes, all really good. So another good item from Glam Glow. I finally used up my Lacura Pineapple face serum, which is a vitamin C face serum, but the main component of the vitamin C face element is the pineapple. So this is when Lacura were doing dupes of other brands. I think someone's told them not to do that because this and the next item I'm going to show you, I've not seen them in probably over a year. I did like this. I found it was hard to use up, but I forced myself to in the end because I couldn't really put primers over the top of this. So I would put this on first thing in the morning, and then if I put a primer, it would like all ball up on top of it. And I don't know if that's just a vitamin C thing. I don't know if that's specific to this. So I was using it on like non-makeup days, or then I started putting it on like midday or in the evenings if I didn't have makeup on to make it work and to go through it. So I potentially wouldn't repurchase it because I can't find it anymore, and also I do have another vitamin C to try. And our last item in this video is another Aldi dupe. So this is the Lacura H2O Overnight Mask, which is just basically the Laneige Water Bank Serum. This is a huge pot. It took me a really long time. It's 100 mils to go through, and it just felt exactly like Lacura, exactly like it. Like I wouldn't even be able to tell the difference, I don't think, if you put them side by side. Now the Lacura one is finished, I do actually have the official OG one to try, so I obviously will do that, but I couldn't purchase it if I would. I reckon that they must have said something and said, we know that you've got some products that are similar to ours, please don't do that. That's my theory on it, because why else would they disappear? So the big box is empty. I actually have so many products that are nearly done, so I may be back sooner than normal with another video because I have so many things that I've got like one use of, but I knew that if I didn't do this soon, this would be an hour-long video rather than just like 20 minutes that it's going to be. So let me know any of your favourites. If anyone out there with fine hair would love to leave me some product recommendations, please do, and I will see you soon. Bye.